What's up, Juventini? Welcome back to the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's match day. It is another classic espresso match for myself, 3:30 in the morning. And I have to tell all of you, I've been having a blast. Just wrapped up my team party. I literally got my ride back home about an hour ago. We've been having a blast. Good time with the fellas, all right? So thanks to my teammates there for that one. We had a blast. Now, as far as this one goes, we got ourselves a starting lineup, and it looks like it's going to be a four-man backline. But is it? Hold on a second. Hold on a second, everybody, all right? Hold on a second. We'll get into all that. Gotta say what's up to everybody joining in here. And again, as you roll in here, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'm still waiting for the feed to kick in, which it should soon, as we've only got about 7 minutes till kickoff, all right? Great to see Maestro21 in here, Warwork Music, Forza Juve in here, Rorschach, Trim, Matteo C, Sikoco, Swarit, Giratina, Alex P. Great to see all of you, all right? We're going to have a good time today and hopefully celebrate a Juventus victory together. And these espresso ones can get a little sketchy, but we'll get into that. Let's get into this starting lineup, all right? So as you have it here, and now the feed has kicked on, there's your starting 11 for Juventus. Di Gregorio, Kalulu, Rugani, Kelly, and Cambiaso on several outlets shown as a four-man backline. You have Cope Miners, Locatelli, Thuram, your three midfielders, Conceição, Yildiz, and Jonathan David round up the lineup. Now, I said there was a couple other outlets that were showing it a little bit different, and they were. They were still showing it 3-4-2-1, with Conceição being utilized as the outside player on the right side. I'm not so sure if that's what we're going to get. I'm leaning towards this thing is going to play out as a 4-3-3. And to be honest, we talked about it in the pregame. Makes a lot of sense to line up that way against Como. They love to play through the middle. Match them with numbers there. Win that battle. Force them to the perimeter. And force them to play a game that they don't want to play. So 4-3-3, bravo if Tudor goes with that, because it does make sense against your opponent, and I would be all for it, all right? And yes, Maestro, big team night out. We had a blast. Absolute blast. What's up to Yomo coming in here at Chow Chow. Herwanan coming in. Drin, great to see you. 2-0 Juve win. I think this is going to be a tough matchup, okay? But I do have hopes in this 4-3-3. I love that Tudor is actually going to go with something a little bit different. Let's hope that's how it plays out. But drop your predictions in here. On the pregame show with Omar, I went 1-1. Now, as I stated, I've had a team night out. I've had several gin and tonics, my friends. And now I'm going to go with a 2-1 Juve victory. That's right. To Como. Let's go with the 2-1 victory. Funny how a few beverages ramp up your optimism, all right? Some liquid courage, let's call it, about this game. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Juventus victory. I don't see us keeping a clean sheet. I'm not confident yet in calling that. But let's say we come out here and get the 3 points. This is going to be a critical 3 points, and everybody already pointing at the press conference from Igor Tudor and just weird vibes. You saw the reports from Matteo Moretto and Fabrizio Romano in terms of the scrutiny on Tudor increasing and that the relationship with Comoli is cold. Look, it is what it is when you are the coach of Juventus. I don't see that changing no matter who comes in, even if Comoli picks his actual guy, if now all of a sudden they're trying to claim Tudor isn't it. The bottom line is we need this one to be 3 points. So let's hope the lads go out and get the job done. But bravo to Tudor for changing it up a bit. What's up, roast beef? Great to see you in here. Still up? That's right. I got into my house about an hour ago, all right? I had to bail out on the lads as I said, hey, I got a live watch along. I got to rock it. So there you go. Let's get to some Storm the Barns as we wait for these guys to come through the tunnel here. Might just me, but I'm totally sold on Mancini. Our team is young and inexperienced and lacks winners, something Mancini would bring. He plays a style that fits our roster and is well balanced. I feel like when it comes to Mancini, I would be looking for the Mancini of old and not necessarily the Mancini of late, and therefore it's really underwhelming for me personally. And I'm not at a let's get Tudor out right now situation. I'm not there yet, okay? I think things really need to skid and slide before we get to Tudor out talks, but that's just me. And Mancini, there's quite a few Juventus fans that would like Mancini to come in. Myself, he doesn't do a whole bunch for me. He really doesn't. Seems like a back four. It's looking that way, Matteo. It's looking that way. Looking like we're going to see the back four. This is, again, while nice to finally see some type of change and some type of adjustment from Tudor, we got to hope it works out. And again, this is the first time we're doing it. It's on the backside of an international break, but maybe that's a benefit because maybe he was working on it with the guys that did stay back throughout that period. We knew before, a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, we heard about him stating he was trying new formations. It's just when he comes out in press conference, he always tells us, no, you're not going to see that. No, we're not going to do that. But here you are. And he's ready to do it. So hopefully we would have liked to see it a little bit sooner, maybe gain some strength off it. But again, let's see. And Alvaro Morata is playing. Is he on theirs? He is. He's leading their line. Of course, Nico Paz will be behind him. And they are going to actually be playing a 3-5-1-1. Nico Paz behind Morata. At the back, Butez. You got Smolcic, Carlos, Kempf at your three center backs. Then you got Voivoda, Cunha, Perón, Cacre, and Moreno. That's Como's side in this one. Jonathan David freshening things up with the hair there, hey? The braids. Ciao, ciao, Mitch. Great to see you in here, brother. Great to see you in here. What say you, David, with the braids? Let's hope he has the same effect when switching hairstyles as Dushan. Hey, whatever gets the job done. I did state that maybe, just maybe, when your strikers aren't rolling the way they need to, that maybe this game could have also called for a 4-3-1-2 with two strikers playing. Could have utilized Yildiz as the 10 role, but the 4-3-3 should be fine too. Let's go. Let's get this victory. Arsene Wenger and Thierry Henry. Obviously, Thierry Henry involved with Como. Showed that video as we were celebrating David Trezeguet's birthday, and Thierry Henry naming him the best finisher that he's seen. All right, the graphics are up. We're looking at Como's side. Smolcic, Carlos, Kempf, Voivoda, Perón, Cacare, Cunha, Moreno, Nico Paz, Morata. And let's see if are the networks going to list us at a 4-3-3 as well? We'll see how it plays out. We're almost here. We're just got the coin tosses here. D'Acunha and Locatelli. Let's go, lads. Let's go. Let's get this one. Mitch, it is 3:30 in the morning. And I just finished a wonderful night out with my team as we celebrated the year end. And I literally walked in the door an hour ago. Actually got in a couple games of FC 26 too. Talk about efficiency. 4-3-3 even on the graphics here, you guys. Di Gregorio, again, I'll pull up your starting lineups here for anybody that's just popping on right now so you can take a peek. Di Gregorio, Kalulu, Rugani, Kelly, Cambiaso, Cope Miners, Locatelli, Thuram, Conceição, Yildiz, and David. 4-3-3 it appears. Let's hope it brings the victory. There's Kenan Yildiz coming off a strong international break with Turkey, scoring 3 times in 2 matches. What's Como doing here with this huddle? Hey, that's our business. That's our thing. Come on, lads. Let's see how this one goes. So Kalulu as a natural outright right back. Cambiaso left back. Kelly and Rugani as the center back pairing. Gatti obviously odd man out in the 4-man back set. Got the official ready to kick things off. And we got kickoff. What is happening here? Trying to get the ticker going. Holy smokes. Do I think that Tudor is changing the formation to keep his job? I think a combination of that injury and just finally realizing he just can't fight it. We talked about it on the pregame show, and I'd like to think Omar and myself covered it quite well and just said, look, you've got Bremer and Cabal both out. You want to run a 3-man back set. It just doesn't make sense. Plus the way Como plays, playing a lot through the middle, you're going to need 3 midfielders in there. The 4-3-3 just made a lot of sense, at least in this matchup. So I don't necessarily think it has to do with his job. But he is feeling the heat. That press conference was very, very bizarre. So maybe, just maybe. Speaking of the devil, there is Igor Tudor. Now we look at Chico Conceição. We got Kalulu set to take the throw-in for Juventus after an errant long ball pass from Como. Trying to find Thuram there. Little flick on from Chico. David stops it to Thuram. Kalulu's on it here for Juve. Back for Di Gregorio. Now over to Kalulu. Cambiaso just ahead of him. But Kelly steps on it. Now cuts back. Puts it across the face of goal for Di Gregorio. Quick pass out to Kalulu. We really need to work on moving the ball quicker here. That was an errant one from Kalulu. Nowhere near Jonathan David. Cut off by Como. And then headed clear by Juventus. So this is going to be a throw-in in our territory for Como. Just 2 minutes, 20 seconds in on the left flank, a throw-in. They put it back into play. Trying to find some targets in the center of the pitch. Trying to connect here. I said Como, and we said for Juve, you're going to want to keep them to the outsides. Here's Yildiz coming back to help defend on Nico Paz there. This cross is deflected off Juventus, and now this is going to be a corner kick to contend. Nico Paz heading over. He's having a strong start to the season for Como. Di Gregorio shouting orders as Juve get prepared to contend with this. It's taken short to the top. Drop back, and here's Paz. This is a dangerous ball. Oh my goodness, man. Holy hell. Holy shit. Holy shit. That was one hell of a ball from Paz, man. Back post. And that just needed a touch. Incredible start, man. Incredible start. Wow. Kempf hammers that thing home. All he had to do was touch it after that ball from Paz. Here's a little training set piece here. Look at that ball from Paz, man. Holy. Rugani's engaged with Morata there. Doesn't even go up to clear that. Is tied up with Morata. Morata goes to ground. Nobody can actually defend the damn ball in. Ugh. Jesus. Ciao, ciao, Pierre. Great to see you in here. Brutal start, obviously, for us. 1-0 down already. But Zhigrova picked up an injury. Like pretty much right before Tudor took on the press conference. So Juve's down 1-0 early here inside of 5 minutes. Trying to launch the ball here, trying to get it over to Yildiz. David applies pressure, forcing Buchez to clear this one long. Locatelli comes in, cleans it up, has it back for Di Gregorio. Nightmare start for Juventus away from home here against Como. Conceição into Co-Miners, now to Kalulu. Kalulu back to Di Gregorio, over to Lloyd Kelly. Has Keenan Yildiz up the sideline, plays it to him. Little poke forward for Cambiasso. Cambiasso needs to get going. This is a guy on just so many games consecutively with some poor performances. And if your agent wants to yip the way he has to media, you better start showing up on the pitch. So Cambiasso's going to have extra eyes on him right now. Speak of him, plays this one into Locatelli. Locatelli has it stripped, but still in Juve's possession. Rugani now over for Kalulu. Yildiz into Cambiasso, way back for Kelly. What is the transition here, lads? Holy hell. Dude, Como's right now, this is the way it's going to be, and this is how we called it. Called it in the pregame and said, look, they are going to play hard, especially in the middle of the pitch. You gotta be winning that battle in the middle. And right now it's very, very slow from Juve. Very slow, very sloppy in the middle of the pitch where you gotta be strong. And look at that little touch from David there, but Co-Miners wasn't going. Como with the easy recovery all the way back to the keeper. Carlos. Back to Buchez, now to the outside left, inside. Just a couple passes. And Como now in the center through Morata. Just a ton of passing, man. They just move the ball. It's the one thing with Como. They let the ball do the work. One touch and gone, sometimes on the one touch. There you go. Thuram wins that. Finding Chico. Into Locatelli. Oh, his first touch lets him down. Slips on the follow through. Como's going to be relieved of any kind of pressure or danger there on that one. 7 minutes, 31 seconds in. 1-0 Como. Disaster of a start for us, everybody. Hey, what's up, our gaming? Great to see you. Love from South Africa. Wrong profile players for the coach. Profile season after season. Zidane, come home. Bring our identity back. Fans, look at Zizou. Thought fortunate there. Oh, yeah, there's a foul on Locatelli. From Morata. Paz watching Locatelli on that free kick. Juve still has it at the back. Kelly goes back to Di Gregorio. Over to Kelly. Now to Locatelli, who's come all the way against that left flank for Juve. Pops it over the top for David. Good settle there. Earns a foul. Juve can regroup and move this forward. Como just not want to back off the ball there. Start asking, boys. Start asking for it. So when he does it, you can just try to get some color involved. It would be a very cheap yellow to give. That's why it would be awesome for us. Kalulu stepping forward. Oh my God. Good wheels, man. Now to the outside. Chico. Oh, slips it in. Oh, man. Lloyd Kelly's going to get called on the foul there. Good battle from him, to be honest. A yellow? You can't give that a yellow, ref. What? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me calling that a fucking yellow. Where did they find these guys? They're both battling in there. Come on. Holy, man. Yellow on that? This early in the game? A warning, if anything. They're both running side by side, for Christ's sake. Brutal. Brutal. These damn espresso matches, man. It's just... Coal Miners against that right flank. Him and Kalulu with an exchange. That was a great run forward. Good positive run forward from Kalulu. But we couldn't get a chance out of it. Kelly back to Di Gregorio again. Here comes a little pressure from Morata. Over to Kalulu. Oh, yeah. There's a hard foul on Conceição. There you go. Okay, yellows. And that's a legit yellow. That's a legit yellow. Not the garbage you gave to Lloyd Kelly. Hard one there from Alberto on Chico. Long ball here. Yildiz pulls up. Cambiaso in there. Thuram as well, but Como still coming away from it. And then Thuram comes in, has it off of Nico Paz. Good work from Kefren. It's going to leave the ball for Cambiaso. Kelly. Back to Di Gregorio. Now back to Lloyd Kelly. Trying to turn to look up field here. Pops this one over the top. Trying to get in there for David. He's actually called for offside anyways. So Como's going to be off the hook after they had it out. We got to get on the ball, everybody. Juve's got to get on the ball and start finding their key guys. There's something not right because it has been going to Kalulu way too much and we're not advancing up that left side. You got to find a way to get Yildiz in dangerous areas where he can actually do damage up the pitch. You got to find a way to do that. It can't always just be right side, and Chico. Now here's Keenan Yildiz on it for Juve. Drops it back for Cambiaso. Now back for Locatelli. Locatelli's going to switch this one. Looking out Chico Conceição's way there. Is cut out. Now Chico does receive it from Kalulu. Back out to him. Here's Chico. Oh, Chico was making a nice run. But in the end, he slips. Think he even got a hand on it there. It is going to get called. Wrap that pressure up, boys. Win that ball. That would have been a clutch one to win. See, this is what you want to do, though. You want to shut down those Shut down those inside passes and keep them pinned on the flanks and the perimeter. That's what you want to do with Como. Back to Buchez here. Como trying to play it out there. They actually missed their man. It's going to be Juventus throw. Chico trying to take it quick. He does. Popped over the top. Oh. Yildiz does save it. Being watched by Paz. Inside for Loca. Loca. Oy. Oy, mama. Oy, mama. Looked like he lost his footing on the plant foot and then just sailed that damn thing. Come on, Loca. No, he didn't lose his plant foot. He's just fucking off balance. Come on, man. Come on, man. I've been drinking with the boys all night. Okay? And you make me watch this shit. What kind of shot is that? Come on, you guys. Di Gregorio on it for Juve. And again, we're behind after the fourth minute strike from Kempf. Fantastic ball from Nico Paz, has to be said. Cambiasso has this one go off the man in front of him. Smoch, and this is going to be a goal kick for Juventus. 1-0 down, 15 minutes, 40 seconds into this one. That early 4th minute strike from Kempf. Set piece goal for Como. Beautiful ball in from Paz after taking it short to start the sequence. Oh, that's a good ball over the top, forcing the keeper, which is out. That was a really good ball as Thuram was making a scream and run up the middle there. Here's Yildiz turning at Como. Now that's a good ball forward for Thuram. He's in the area here. Too long, Kefren. Too long, and then his pass across is blocked. Como now just trying to clear this thing, get it up the pitch. Lloyd Kelly settles it, still in Como's half. Now over to Rugani. Back to Locatelli, who comes to collect. Now to Kelly. Tried to play it forward. This one's blocked. It's going to go out. It's going to be a throw-in for Juventus, who's starting to grow into this game. Locatelli into Thuram all the way back for Kelly. Kelly swinging it out to Kalulu on the right. Does have Chico there. He will play it to him. Turns and squares up as Chico. Now inside to Kalulu. Now over to Lloyd Kelly. And now we got Yildiz up. You want Yildiz looking up the pitch when he gets it. Here's Chico. Cutting into the middle. Oof, and that one sails on him too. Good amount of heat on that, but geez, you guys, keep it down. Here comes some pressure from Juve. That's another thing this 4-3-3 should help with. It's just a little more balance in the pressure. Played forward for Cambiasso, and he misses Chico Conceição at the top of the area as we tried to hit them on a counter. David tries to offer a little help defensively, but Como moving it up the pitch. Morata stops now and engages in battle with Rugani. Morata ends up having it off of Rugani. It's going to be a throw-in for Como. Guys, come on. Let's get one back here. 18th minute, 40 seconds in. 1-0 Como. Kelly's all left foot. He's got to clear that one out with his left. Slices it out. It'll be a throw in for Como. Got a corner kick to contend here for Juve. Oh, Chico's off with pace. David's over on the right. Oh my God, man. That pass has to slow everything down. Does get it to Thuram, who finds Yildiz making a move. He's at top of the area, has a hit. Curls it wide on the back post. Didn't look like he had a lot of heat on it. Looked like it was flubbed a bit, kind of hopping. One thing about this 4-3-3 setup, at least we can press Como evenly. We have not been able to do that to opponents. So it makes life very easy for them to make their way up. Carlos on it here. He's going to go over the top. You got to win that, Juve. Win this battle. Non-existent. Where the hell is our midfield here? There's a ball coming in. Morata settles it. Now over. Oh. Yildiz draws a yellow card here. So this guy is not wasting any time on these. This was going to be Smolcic here. But you could have a player sent off here in this one the way it's going. Definitely something to watch in this game, how quickly this ref is to dish out the yellows. All right, Kelly on it now. To Locatelli, who's dropped back next to the center backs. To Cole Miners back over to Kelly. Now to Locatelli again. Kelly on his left. Rugani on his right. Paz applying pressure there. But Locatelli finds Rugani. Now he finds Kalulu. Now up on the ground for Chico. But that last pass forward, very quick. Very quick. And Jonathan David could not get to it. Good challenge there from Locatelli. Cuts that ball out before it gets to Nico Paz. It is going to go out for a throw-in for Como. 22 minutes, 33 seconds. It's 1-0 Como. 4-minute strike from Kemp still ends up being the difference so far. Como trying to find Paz here. Yildiz now heads it down. David coming in, getting a touch to it. We do end up launching it. They are going to call offside here as he was chasing that. Di Gregorio cleared it out. Straight out the side. quickly put back in play for Juve. Locatelli finding David. He moves the ball out to Rugani. Rugani now up the side for Kalulu. Into him again. Little 1-2 Coat Miners trying to get this here. This one's a decent ball there from Chico, but it's cleaned up. Oh, what a strip from Chico. Oh, Yildiz couldn't shoot that. Oh, Kalulu, come on, you guys. This is routine ball. Routine ball. Just keep it in, pass it back so we can recycle possession. Routine stuff here. Hard saying, not sure David is a flop yet. You can have prime R9 in this team and he'd get no service. Well, yeah, the thing with R9 is at least he would pick up the ball anywhere at half and just go the distance. He could actually do things like that. The rare breeds like him, Maradona, Roberto Baggio. Paz. Smolcic again. Como's knocking it around the perimeter. Juve trying to close down these gaps. Locatelli and Thuram very high up the pitch there. Especially when Coat Miners is right against the right flank. Di Gregorio's going to come out and collect this errant long ball from Como. Plays it out to Kelly, to Locatelli. He's immediately closed down by Paz, going back to Kelly. Now it's Yildiz. He's going to turn, run at his man. He's got double team here. Oh my God, he slipped through. Lays it off. Oh, shot blocked. Coat Miners. That's much better, Juve. And Kalulu saves this one. Puts it out for Locatelli now. Loca now to the outside for Chico Conceição. This is better from Juve now, taking it in. Oh, on the ground there. And that's cleared out. Now we're looking a little bit more dangerous. That's much, much better. Keenan Yildiz on one side and then followed up by Chico Conceição on the other one. These guys are our main creatives, right? That's what you want them to do. You want them to be running at defenses and making plays, creating something. We got a throw in here. It looks like Coat Miners is set to take it long into the area. He does. Pops it up. Two Como players get to that before Juve. Kalulu comes in hard at the top of the area. He's going to get called for a foul on that one. Going to hit you with some stats while we wait for everything to clear up here on this. Man, 55% possession for Juve. No big chances. 4 total attempts. 1 total attempt and 1 big chance for Como, and they are 1-0 up. God, that's painful. Voivoda. Oh, yes. Good step here from Coat Miners. Now Chico's on it. Oh, and he misses. David, like, come on, man. Gotta find him there. We can't just... It's too cheap. And it's not even that you're losing the ball, but, oh, pay attention here. Paz over to Morata. Left-footed shot. That's a good stop from Di Gregorio. Had to be aware on that one. Oh, man, I tell you, lads. You've got to wake up. There's another sequence that ends in a good opportunity for Como, and that is purely from just a cheap giveaway as we enter a dangerous area and literally the top of their box. You miss Jonathan David on that pass, and they quickly turn it into a transitional play for them. The execution has just been very poor. Oh, this one headed down, but it's going well wide of Di Gregorio's goal. Excuse me, and he's not threatened by that at all. Kemp on that one again. All right, we got a goal kick for Juve. Taken short by Digre to Kelly. Pops this one over the top. Little flick on from Yildiz looking Cambiaso's way, but it's cut out by Como. He's actually fortunate that that stayed forward. Como closed down by several midfielders. Oh, Cole Miners, that's a good turn. Now finding Chico, top of the area. Tried to force a pass through. It's blocked. Locatelli stepping in there. They're getting this ball moving forward. It's Nico Paz on it. He's going to settle it down. Oh, no. We're caught watching. Good block there from Kalulu. Kept Morata in front of him the entire way through. And now we do have a corner kick to contend at the 30-minute mark. 30 minutes and 23 seconds to be exact. It's 1-0 Como. And they're on the offensive with a corner kick right now. Come on, lads. Come on, ref. Tell these guys to take the corner already. Taking the piss is what they're doing. This is a good ball as well, but Kalulu's there, heads it clear, and David gets a touch onto it. He's going to do battle. He's still going to carry forward. Oh, turns a corner. Well done from David. Looking for some help, finding Yildiz. Oh my God, and we slip at the most critical moment. Chico Conceição on that one. What is going on? That was a great play from David too. Well worked from him. Guys, come on, wake up. Come on, we just can't win these balls. And look at Nico Paz, he's gone. Oh, Kelly's got wheels though, man. Great pace from Kelly there. Easy, Nico. Easy, man. He beat you to that one. That's great wheels from Kelly to clean that up, man. He covered a ton of ground to get there first. That's great pace from Kelly, man. And just so, like, the challenges in the middle of the park are bugging me today, everybody. It's a toe in. It's very, very, like, passive. Like, get in there. Let's get a little conviction here. But man, it's going wrong in the key moments for Juve right now. Always at the most critical. Juve not applying enough pressure to make this keeper pick it up. Come on, you guys. Not enough action. For 3:30 in the morning, I might end up passing out, you guys. Strip that. Oh my God, that's actually lovely. Lovely link up. Oh, stopped there by Di Gregorio. Balls at the back post, but easily picked up by Di Gregorio. This is your chance to transition. Juve go. Thuram's on it here. Oh, that's a great step from Taram. Oh, wait. That's a yellow too, hey? Yeah, there you go. That's a yellow too. Got a couple of their guys at the back on yellows, man. Draw some more. Push at them. Push at them. Oh man, that took a deflection off the heel of Kalulu, but Di Gregorio stuck with it. Dove, stretched out, made the save. Come on, Juve, tie it up here, and then you got them on yellows. You start taking it to them. Free kick here. Chico and Cambiasso standing over it, but he plays it to Yildiz. There's a double team there. Oh, to the top of the area for Locatelli. Now over to Coat Miners. Has a hit. Oh my god, both of them are blocked. He just can't get one through. And there is lobbying for a handball. He's saying take a look at it. Oh, Loca looking up top for Coat Miners. That's a good ball. Oh! Offside. Oh my god, that was nice too. That was nice too. That was nice too. Oh man. Just offside, not by much too, Coat Miners. Otherwise, man, David's there to sweep that home. No, no handball. Come on, Coat. You're lobbying for that. Jeez. There's nothing he can do there. Arms behind the damn back. Ah. Doesn't look like a handball at all. Looks positive with this three-man midfield, though. Like, this looks better. Coat Miners is doing what he did that made him good, which was hit those trailing runs and hit those shots. It's just unfortunately Como has blocked 3 of them on Coat Miners right now. But he's looking better. And then that follow-up run was great. The line was stepping up. He picked up on it and locked in with Locatelli at the same time, and Locatelli sent it. They weren't off by much. Coat Miners wasn't off by much. It's much better, guys. Keep it going. Chico on this one. Now into Locatelli. Sends it forward to Ram. Taram's going to drive. Lays it off for Yildiz. Slow down, you guys. Calm down. Yildiz just launch it in. Oh, a little flick on from David. But the defense clears right before Conceição picks that up after David's flick. Juve does regain possession, though. Kalulu on it. David can turn. Inside. Oh, there's Taram. Oh, come on. Oh, Taram inside the area and just can't get that to go in the net. Jeez. This is much, much better from Juve, but we have to have a goal here. You want to finish this half at least at ones. There's Rugani winning that one. Locatelli comes in, settles it. Plays it over. Oh, Yildiz, man. Too much. And then a bad foul there. Like, just too much. Too much. Man, this ref is sweating more than the players, man. Jesus. He's sweating like McKenny at a buffet. Tomas liking that we look way better and hopes Tudor sticks with the 3 defenders. We definitely need to be more clinical. Hermawan definitely need to be more clinical, 1000%. Take this throw before it comes slap you. Locatelli winning that one. Sent up for David. Holy smokes. Chico's got enough wheels to get there. He does. Top of the area. Taking his man on. Left-footed shot. Fuck. God. He ends up sending a toe poke to that back post. Get in the damn net. Get in the damn net. Here comes a press from Juve. Yildiz pinning them down that flank. This one goes off Lloyd Kelly. Throw in to Como. But Juve's going to keep them pinned up high. 40-minute mark. 1-0 Como still from that early strike from Kempf. It's still in play. Still in play. No, Thuram, you got to be ready, man. You know the guy's right there, man. He's right on your back as you're accepting that. Come on. Good read from Rugani to let that thing run. Go out, goal kick. Juve can regroup. Kalulu now to the outside for Chico Conceição. Scans, ends up going back to Kalulu in the end. It's just him. He's running it across top of R18. Now over to Lloyd Kelly. It's on that left side, up the flank for Yildiz. Touch back to Lloyd. It's got to be quicker. Boy. TK Corio. In the end, he does get the ball up. Cambiasso flicks on for Yildiz. Yildiz wants to take this quick. Finds Thuram. Oh, over to Cambiasso. Cambiasso, man. Dude. Everything this guy tries to do just doesn't work and hasn't worked out for quite some time now. Could say a little bit unlucky on that one after the deflection from the defender, and it comes up and pops him. And his arm's in a natural position too. Like, I mean, it's a little chintzy, but still. Guy's got to get it going. Man, it's Chico there. Doesn't win that aerial, and all our other guys were standing back. Here's Nico on it. Back post, missing everybody, and Di Gregorio watches it go out for a goal kick. 42 minutes, 23 seconds, 1-0 to Como. God, I'd love to finish this one half level. Find one. Good chances from Juve in this. Definitely more chances than Como. But Como had that one very, very beautiful cross from Paz that was easily directed in at the back post. Left all of us standing. Oh, Kelly. Oy, mama. Chico inside to Loca. Now back to Chico. Look at him go. And now he sends this one out for Yildiz. Look at this. Come on, Yildiz. Finish this. And in the end, I think the touch is off of Yildiz too. almost at the half here. There's been yellows dishing out, though. You're probably going to get like 3 minutes of added time for the first half. You would think with all the cards being dished out. Launch by Vuchez. Chico doing well, just battling to try and get that ball. Voivoda working against Cambiaso, pulls it back to the left foot cross, settled in the area. Guys, you got to take that ball. Holy hell. It's like neither one of them wanted to take that. Yeah, there's an easy call there. Can even give a yellow for that one, to be honest. Blatant. One minute. All right. Just going to dish out, 4 yellows and give 1 minute? Huh. That's interesting. Cambiaso. Oh, that's a terrible one. Terrible giveaway there. Morata running back at us here. Played inside. Good step. We're not out of danger yet. Oh, big block there from Rugani. After it was his errant pass that started that entire sequence against Juve. And Cole Myers now just pumps it forward. That's going to be the first half there, everybody. So Juve down 1-0 at the half. Holy smokes. Well, I mean, Omer and I were not predicting an easy match against Como. They're very straightforward, and you know exactly what you're going to get when you play them. They don't really care who they're up against, too. They play their game. To be fair, for Juve, not the best start, obviously, but they did have moments and chances there that they could be level in this game. Got to be a little bit more clinical. But man, it's a lot of Chico Conceição. He just continues to be this driving force for us, but we are moving the ball much quicker. Having that extra midfielder in there is helping the defense have an extra body to kind of try and watch, and you could definitely see that Chico's definitely taking advantage of it and finding those pockets and being able to move and drive us forward when he does pick up that ball. On the other side, there just ain't much support there. Thuram's doing a good job this game, getting forward, getting advanced. He needs to do that, and he needs to be like this protagonist for Juventus. Cambiaso also needs to be, but Cambiaso is still yet again in one of these modes where you just want to take him aside and you just want to slap him and say, snap out of this. It's like you forgot everything that you did before that made you successful with this team, that made you a key cog in the unit. So it's like he's got to figure this out. But overall, I mean, damn, that's a set-piece goal that was a fantastic ball in from Paz. I still think we could have defended it much, much better. I don't think Rugani needed to be in this battle where he just could not move, and ultimately he was locked into Morata there. That means that there was another player, and based on positioning there, I'm gonna guess and assume that it was probably Kalulu that lost his man, which is back post. And again, if we were playing a zone and that's your thought process, we need to scrap zone marking on set pieces. Just man up, for God's sakes. Man up and play it from the guy across from you. So We'll see. We'll see how it goes. 7:21 a.m. in Toronto. 4:21 a.m. for myself in beautiful British Columbia. All right. Now, let's see. Let's get to some Storm the Barn. What do you guys got here at halftime? Do you think that at the same time in October last season, we've had more positive signs under Motta than we do now with Tudor? I'm going to be probably at a point where it's very similar, and I don't think that either one of those guys has the upper hand. I still think there's changes that both guys could have been making. The positive sign right now is that Tudor has made a change in this game, and ultimately I don't think that's the reason why it isn't the reason why we're down 1-0 and we're generating 9 attempts for us, 6 for them. They literally had one big chance and buried it. I don't think we're giving them too much. A couple of their better offensive sequences were from our errors, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like Motta's team lacked some balance, and I feel like Tudor's team lacks some balance, but it's a tough call. It's a tough call. I think they both got stale. Not really stale, but they both kind of plateaued at the same mark if you're going to talk about Tudor and then Motta. So, again, is what it is. But a lot of similarities in season so far from one to the other. We just have to take it and go and hope for better in the second half where we can finally capitalize on some opportunities. I do like what Chico's doing. I like what Yildiz is doing. Cambiaso, I don't know how you light a fire under that guy's ass, but you got to figure out a way how, because he's got to do better. Definitely has. Kalulu as a right back is way better. Way better. Rugani had that one brutal error at the end where they come right back at us. Silly decisions. And again, that's part of us and our execution. It's not just execution at the top of the pitch, but it's execution all over it. We got to be better. We got to get out of these habits where we kind of stand around and watch everybody. You got to get going. Absolutely have to get going. Taram. How did he miss that? Chico missing the net on another one. Just ended up sending a toe poke. Yeah, we got to be way more ruthless and deadly in that final third. And we can overtake this. There's going to be chances in the second half for Juventus. Well, that's one of the things. We can't just go flat, right? We can't just go flat. And that has happened. That has happened. We have gone flat some second halves to start things off. That just can't happen. Reminder, everybody that's tuning in right now, if you could please take a second, like the video, and please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're going to keep it rolling with your Storm the Barn. Alex Juve says, rate the first half midfield and up. Rate the first half midfield and up. Okay, so just from the midfield. I'm going to give Locatelli probably 6.5. Colt Miners maybe 6.3. Taram, I'd probably say close to Loca, maybe a little bit less. But probably all around the 6.4 mark. Funny enough, the lineup card I'm looking at has Taram at the lowest, Colt Miners at the highest. I definitely think Locatelli and Colt Miner probably... No, I have Colt Miners a little bit lower, just probably because of involvement. I think the highest rated player is clear, and that's Chico Conceição, to be honest. I have him as the highest out of that bunch, so I'll go around 6.2, 6.3 for Coat Miners. I went around 6.5 for Locatelli. I'll go 6.3, 6.4 for Thuram. Chico, I'm probably going to put him at a 7 for his first half. 7 for him. Jonathan David, I've got him at about a 6.4. And Keenan Yildiz is about a 6.4 as well. That's where I'm at. If you want me to rate the midfield up on the first half. David is very good today. Looks much, much better. This is why I said this could be a game also to utilize a 4-3-1-2 where Keenan plays at 10 and you have two strikers. It might actually work in this game and it might make sense for it, but that wouldn't be a bad shout if you wanted to go that route, in my opinion. But David looks good. Charles, I've argued severely here that Kalulu is on the decline, but you keep defending against that argument. I don't care whether it's zone marking or not. As a CB, you can't lose your man on set piece. That is literally the difference between man marking and zone marking. Zone marking, you're marking space. You're not marking the man. So it's like you can't say I don't care whether it's zone marking or man-to-man because that's how you lose your man. You're marking space, a zone, or you're marking the man, man-to-man. That's why I said the zone marking is garbage on set pieces. You don't do that. You man up so that you don't lose your man when he slips into someone else's zone. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And that just really, it's 4:30 a.m. my time. And when you argue that zone marking or man marking doesn't matter, you can't lose your man, well, that is literally the point of man marking. Oh, guys, it's too early for that. Too early for that stuff. What changes, if any, do you make at halftime? I'll be quite honest, I don't make any right at the half. I don't make any changes right at halftime. That's just me. Chat, if you want to see some changes right at the half immediately, hit me in the comments. But right now, I'm okay. And I'd probably start thinking about it 55th minute mark. And it'll depend on how that opening 10 minutes goes. Okay? Then we'll go from there. Forza U, we must play a three-man midfield, and this game has already shown why. Coop plays like he did at Atalanta and has had some interesting positioning. Thuram looks like a hardly stoppable train. It's crazy to me that it was something that he just didn't want to really try or really get into. All that hybrid bullshit. With the 3-4-2-1, etc. It's like, just get in there and just keep it simple. Keep the rules simple. But again, it's very, very early. This is the first time we've seen our squad in a 4-3-3. But I think there's a very, very noticeable difference in the connection between the midfield and even just transitioning the ball to the attack. There's a significant difference, and it just... that balance, left to right, right to left, it looks better in terms of when the ball hits the midfield and goes up into the attack. It seems better. But we are still, you could tell, you still have to work on this. You still have to get a little bit better because Conceição is still heavily, heavily being relied upon. And he is creating a ton. But, yeah, that'll come with time. But I definitely think I like it so far. Giardina saying, I want to see more of this 4-3-3. I can see the potential there, and it's not the formations nor Tudor's fault that they aren't clinical enough on the final ball. Yeah, I mean, it's always something, it seems. But yeah, it's definitely not because of the formation or Tudor, that they're not clinical. They need to. Thuram probably had the one that really needed to be put in the back of the net. But I think we have a lot of chances. What they need to do is come out hard in the second half and really get after it, keep the press. And again, one of the things with this 4-3-3 setup is pressing other teams is a lot easier in this setup, and you're not wasting a ton of energy just to get in a position to try to close down a player. It's much better for a number of different reasons. Chico's shots are either blocked or way off target. He needs to fix that. To be fair, Locatelli probably had the biggest moonshot, and that was with some healthy space at the top of the area. Somebody else sent a moonshot away. Thuram missed probably the best chance of that half. For Juve, there's a lot of guys that need to pick it up when it comes to bagging one. Not going all in for Italiano last summer was a big mistake. Okay. You guys know where I stand on Italiano, Chris. But I get it. Tomas, did we ever play a good game at that crazy lunchtime? All I can remember is Dusan missing a sitter versus Cagliari last year. I'll be quite honest. I feel like the record in these espresso matches that I do is not very strong. I have a feeling it's just not a strong record. One day we'll have to pull up the statistics on that one. Keenan's shot selection is horrid. Absolute nonsense. He needs to fade a shot, look for passes, distort the back line. If every time he gets flashbacks of his Inter, we will never score with him. I think he's got such little time. He's just got to be a little bit more instinctive and just fire away. Create just enough space and fire away. I don't think it's going to be too big a problem. The only times he got in trouble is where he hesitated and then tried to beat the guy, and then the double team ended up cleaning him up. I'm not worried about Keenan. Coma's getting a second yellow or red for sure. They'll be gassed. We can win. Come on. Well, that's just it. They got some yellows. Be interesting to see if they jump on that as all three are right across the back line, right? Alberto Moreno, Carlos, and Smolcic. Smolcic are the three that have the cards all right across the back. So, let's see. Good side is we are much better. If we keep it up some goals, we'll get in and we'll win it. Well, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, let's take a listen to Skanga here. 103 people in here. Let's get 103 likes. Come on. Let's maximize it. Let's go. Does look like they made a change. So they did take away one of those defenders that's on a yellow. Jacobo Ramon taking out Diego Carlos. Come on, Juve. Let's take care of business here this second half. No more fucking around. Let's go. We got kickoff for second half, everybody. Why is that happening? My air horn's not working. That's what it is. The buttons all got switched. Unbelievable. Rugani pumping this one back there. Well, that's what's going on. It's my air horn. Well, that's okay. Runner from here. Let's go. We need a good air horn at 4:30 in the morning. Bucci, great to see you in here, brother. I'm having a fantastic morning. It's actually more of an extension of the night, as I've just come back from the team year-end party and walked into this game and this live show, brother. What happened to the clock? Oh my god. Wonder if I can... No. The clock. This clock. Oh my god, this clock. Oh my god. Why won't it let me just edit it? And just set it to 45. Unbelievable. That all started with that damn air horn. The button got switched up on this. Incredible. Incredible. Sweaty's got the right idea. Data the timer, this bloody timer. Let's go. Unbelievable. It's all falling apart. It's all going just all in shambles here. Joao Mario Vlahovic. He's starting to warm up. What do we got? Gattuso. Gattuso in the crowd here. Okay, come on. We got a little bit of a stall here. Let's go. Player down. Oh, we got some head contact there for Kempf. So they had to bring in Jacobo Ramon for Carlos because he was on a yellow. Kempf getting bandaged up now. We got to take advantage of this. Center back that just came in for second half. This guy's busted up on the dome. Still got two guys across the back on yellows. Come on. Let's go, Juve. Rise and shine. Okay. Kempf got his treatment. They're still taking him off to the sideline there. Come on, Juve. Let's turn this thing around. Let's get cracking here. Chez launches this one here and then ends up getting headed out. It's going to be a throw in. Alberto Moreno there. Big shout out to Rick Owsey. 77. Another 5 AJC memberships gifted. Much appreciated, brother. Shove in the back there on Kelly. Kelly's getting driven out here. Como. Look at this. These little back heels and whatnot, and just moving the ball along. Como plays a slick ball movement game. But yeah, big shout out to Rick Owsey 77. We got steal here. Here's David. Lays it off for Chico. He gets there. Oh, I slipped again. What the heck is going on, man? And now Como's running at us. Ooh. Gregorio gets that as the pass did end up slipping through, but nowhere near any target. Now Locatelli's on it for Juve. Into Thuram. Now over to Kalulu. He's got a little bit of space ahead of him. Carries it forward. Now over to Chico. Sizing up Alberto Moreno. And there's a shot as he stomped on the top of the foot there. Kalulu to Rugani to Kelly. Yildiz can't settle that one. Doing battle there. Ends up getting the foul called. Much appreciated, Rick Owsey. Let everyone know at JOFC Melbourne, Gigi Buffon, that I say what's up. And to always give those Chihuahuas that day. Much love, much love. Cambiasso getting tossed around like a rag doll there. Draws the foul for us. We can restart here. We do. Kelly over to Di Gregorio. Right back to Lloyd Kelly. Como high up the pitch here. Closing Juve down. Ball finds Kalulu. The right side of our area. What the heck? You could see that Locatelli's covered. Oh, man. Questionable decisions. Oh, man. Not going to get there, Chico. That would have been a feat. Come on, Juve. Kelly sends this one right back in, but there's a foul there. And Rugani, yeah, he's all over the shirt of Nico. Pass. Foul on Cambiasso there. Looked like he was megged. Yeah, he was. Megged by Voivoda. And in the end takes him down. Big restart from Como. And they swing it out quickly to Alberto Moreno. Now put in. Oh, looked like he was trying to actually go to Morata. But hit his own man, Chico. Close down here. He does get the throw in for Juve. Kalulu running up the pitch here. There's still another second ball in play. They let it go, and we just play it right in. And, man, Paz is just everywhere. Oh, big save there from Di Gregorio, and the rebound was tried to get directed into goal, but he ends up going wide. Ah, come on, Juve. Gotta wake up, boys. Kelly gets clipped there, but still moves the ball there, and we're just completely closed down. Do get a call on the foul there on Yildiz. Or David, excuse me. Not Yildiz. Loca now looking to switch this one out for Chico. Finds him. Oh, come on, get there. Damn. So close from Yildiz as he beats the first man, but plays the ball a little too far ahead of himself, so he can't beat that second defender that comes in to clean up. 1-0 Como, still 56 minutes, 45 seconds. Now I'm starting to think about some changes. Starting to. Oh my goodness. Come on. Kalulu's on. Oh, feints across. Here's the second one. Oh my god, nobody there. Guys, are you kidding me? Good pressure there from Juve. We got to get this ball. Oh, got a foul there on Thuram. Clipped his man trying to block that. Holy smokes. Little too drab for me, you guys. A little too drab for me this game. Need a little more oomph from Juve. Need a little more te. Come on. Cherry right on time. It's so painful to watch. Honestly, this game looks like it's in the mud for us. Tony Roast Beef, I don't see us scoring, unfortunately. We have less aerial threat than a napkin plane. Yeah, it's gotta get on this damn ball for God's sakes. Come on. Kalulu does well to earn that foul there for Juve. Morata not happy about it. See if we can get a restart and go at him. Come on, you guys. Pick up the pace here. Pick up the tempo. Kelly to the outside for Cambiaso. Into Yildiz. Just absolutely nowhere for him to go. Sometimes it's silly to even throw that into him there. Trying to go over the top here. Locatelli trying to find Thuram there. Tries to turn it in towards goal. It's just very weak. Rolls over the goal line. It's going to be a goal kick for Como. Jeez, Como. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a foul in a good spot. As David collected that one and then was running back at Como's defense. This isn't a good spot. Come on, strike this one, lads. Strike this one. It's a good range. It's a healthy range, but funny thing is, Coat Miners put one in from this spot, and it was a money free kick last year, but man, I've been wanting to see Yildiz take over set pieces and free kicks. Coat Miner's going to have this one. This would be the time to hit one just like you did last year there, Cope. Come on. Come on, Coat Miners. Come on. This is good. Come on. Shot. There it is. Oh, he didn't miss by much. Fuck. It's a good hit, Cope. Just couldn't get it dipping quick enough. It's a good hit, though. It's a good hit. Come on, you guys. More chances. We need more chances. Como's got a bunch of guys warming up, looking to get in. Juve does as well. We get back to the action, and Kalulu's on the ball right now. Center of the pitch, looking to switch this one out. Cambiasso on the left side. Cross coming in quickly. Coat Miners! Oh, and he heads it, but doesn't get enough heat to beat Buchezer. Ay, 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 ay. That's better, though. That's better, though. Nice switch field from Kalulu. And then Cambiasso quickly having the cross in. Chested down by Kalulu. He's on it again, inside. Miners then settles it. Moves it back out for Rugani. Carries up to half. Slots over for Kelly. Cambiasso back to Kelly again. Goes to Rugani. Rugani over to Kalulu. Locatelli carries back. Finding Kelly. Oh, we're trying to go route one here. Chico's not happy about them taking the route one. And he wanted the ball worked around over to his side so that he could take it. Trying to keep Como pinned here. Come on. Coat Miners gets turned a little too easy. We lost our man on that flank too. Here's Paz. And that's a big step there by Kelly and a block. Now Locatelli over David. Finding Chico. Oh, man. It's going to... Oh, yeah. A shove. He can turn in there. Oh, to David. Oh, fuck. I think they ended up calling him on a handball to settle that one anyways. Yeah, it's a tough one to try and deal with. Towards your back leg and high like that. Jesus. Jesus. Our efficiency inside the final third is just so weak. It's crazy. We're at 65 now. You might want to look at getting some fresh legs somewhere anyways, but here's the tough thing is that I don't know if I'd necessarily change anything with the back line. Oh man, here's Yildiz. Oh, just tried to slip that through to Taram. And they get a toe on it. Goes all the way to Buchez, but they do have a player down. Man, he did that to himself. He was just extending out. Block that. Yeah. Come on, Juve. We've got to find a way here. Got to find a way to at least go level here. He's going to have to look at some changes. So what I was getting to, what's going to be kind of difficult shout here is, I don't know if I change anyone on the back, because if you want Joao Mario in, you got to take Kalulu out, and Kalulu's been one of the better guys at the back there. Unless you move him to center back and you want to make a change with one of the others. Oh, here we go. Yildiz. Oh, tried to get that back inside there. It was blocked. Yildiz still on the ball. Top of the area. Here's a cross coming in and then headed wide by Thuram. That's better, though. It's much better. You could definitely see with the three-man midfield, like Thuram's had way more influence further up the pitch, and he's been able to do that consistently. And then Cole Miners has been doing a great job of being that trailer out of the midfield. And he himself has also gotten himself into very good scenarios. Two changes for Como. Still nothing from Igor. Must be really thinking about it, but we're closing in on the 70th minute, everybody. And Rugani heads it right to Nico Paz. What the fuck? There's his overlap run. Good cross in, and it's punched away by Digre. And then Thuram comes to... Oh, claim it. Going to the back post. Headed clear. Yildiz needs to stop, but he actually lost it. Gets it back. Now inside for Thuram in the middle of the park. Moving forward. Gets it to David. Yildiz right next to him. I'm not really sure what you want him to do there. Got Chico, top of the area. Can take his man on. Goes to his right foot. Oh, that's a good one. Cleared out to Kalulu. Go. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, fuck. Come on, you guys. Find a goal. Find a goal here, you guys. It's actually a good ball to the back post from Kalulu, forcing the defender to go up to get that. Come on, find one on this set piece. Corner coming in. Here it is, delivered in. Oh. Buchez punches it away before Kelly can get ahead to it. Cambiasso on it now for Juve. Up to Yildiz. Working the double team. Gets it into the area, and Kelly can't win that aerial. In the end, Como comes in to clear it. Oh, Chico, just let it run, man. Another guy down. Holy hell, man. Oh, it's this dude that's leaking, and he's leaking bad, too. That's Kempf. And it looks like Juve is going to make some changes, too. We're at the 70th minute now. man, pick this guy up and take him off the pitch. Deal with it or deal with using a sub. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. I'm just not having a tough time trying to figure out what Tudor should really do here. I would definitely not take David off. If you're trying to get Vlahovic and you want another striker, you could still achieve that. But then you're taking out who? Chico? Or do you take Yildiz out here? I don't want to take either one of them out. I'll be quite honest. Cambiaso in it. To Thuram. Oh, I think he loses it. Try to win it back. We do. It's Thuram running at the defense. And then just a lazy toe poke pass. And another Como player down. God. They're just killing more and more time. And Kemp's trying to get back onto the pitch. Very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. Very, very sloppy from Juve. It's like my dad would say, today non c'è cugna. Oye non c'è cugna. Not with it today. Man, Locatelli comes back to help. Cole Miners comes in to win it. We missed Chico. Now Cope wins it. Sloppy. Sloppy. Winning the ball back and then turning it over. Rugani wastes no time clearing that one. Yildiz is going to give chase. Does force a throw in to Juventus. Is it the midfield mark? Throws it backwards for Locatelli as he scans. Giving it to Yildiz. Back to Loca. Nothing there. Just a normal foul. Nico Paz on Locatelli. Locatelli finds Cope Miners. Back to Locatelli. Quick pass to Kelly. And now Locatelli scans again. Left foot pass to Rugani. Rugani up to Chico. Oh my god. How did he get by that guy so quick? And then loses it on the second there. Second attempt loss from Chico. And then the handball gets called. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, you guys. McKenny's going to come on for Cope Miners. Locatelli's coming out for Vlahovic. '76th minute for changes. Played forward. Here we go. Como coming at us. Pay attention. Cambiaso doing battle in there. Good step from Kelly. Come on, transition them. Ooh. Come on, win that, Vlahovic. Come on. Kelly into Thuram. Guys, this has been just drab. Come on. Give me a sign of life or you're going to lose me. I'm going to pass out here pretty quick. Kalulu keeps on his run. Now it's outside and the pass in. It's cut off way too easy. And oh my God, Como coming back at us. Cambiaso getting in a position to try and stop them. And they bag a second. Fucking Paz. Nico Paz, it's over. It's over, you guys. It's over today. It's over today. No sting and no bite up top. Absolutely sloppy as all hell in the final third, man. Holy. Cambias, just Jesus, man. All you got to do is keep him out there. Just hold him up for a second. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my God. They're all pushing forward for a goal too, and it's like you got Kalulu way up there driving that one, then the ball goes outside. You pick a shitty ball in pass. And it's just, that's what it comes down to. It's like, what in the hell? There's no coverage and no help for a defender who's all the way up on the left side making that move up. It's crazy to me. Like, they're just all out of sorts. Like, they can't create, like, just in a balanced style or setup. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. This is painful, you guys. Oh, these damn espresso matches, man. They just never fail. Never fail. A lot of Tudor out. Tudor has to go. Gio says this ain't on Tudor. His team are a bunch of losers. Jesus, like the passing when your execution needs to ramp up in the final third has been just beyond sloppy. Man, we can't even line up a shot. There's a shot, but handled by Buchez. This one from Cambiasso stepping into one from just the top of the area. Going for broke now, 82nd minute. Rugani and Cambiasso out. Kostic and Joao Mario in. Going for broke. There's a whole lot of nothing from Cambiasso in yet another game. Kenny into Chico. Chico back to Kalulu. Now he's over to Kelly. Back to Kalulu. So they have made a four-man. They kind of made a four-man backline, but it's more so just three. Kalulu and McKinney with an exchange. This is just way too slow. Look at this. It's putting me to sleep, you guys. Got a long night. It's an early morning, and this is putting me to sleep. Just so slow. And then Thuram hammers that thing. Easily going to be handled by Buchez. Holy man. Yeah, shot weak there. Di Gregorio easily collects. We're at the 85th minute mark. There is no sign of a goal from Juve. And another Como player down. Shocker. 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 Guys. Holy. Not happy here, you guys. Not happy with this at all. Just can't believe it. I don't understand how you can just be such a mess October 19th, you can be such a mess in terms of passing in the final third. I just don't understand it. I really don't. I can't make sense of that for me. Foul there on Weston McKennie, as at least he's going to do that and run hard. We've got next to nothing for time. Ref gave out 4 yellows in the first half and only played 1 minute of extra time. So even if we found one, it'd be very, very skinny in terms of time to try and do something. Easily sailed cross into the hands of Como's keeper. We're almost at the end here, lads. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. 2-0. And D-Gray doesn't find anybody again off the ball. Paz on it again. Como hanging on to this in our final third, working it around. Here's a cross. It's a good one too. Headed high and wide of the goal. My goodness, you guys. What an ugly, ugly, ugly game. Kalulu firing this one forward for Vlahovic. Tries to turn it in there. Can't. Turning into like 4 players. Tudor quickly has the ball up for Kalulu to take the throw in. He does, finding Kelly, who just plays it ahead of him to Thuram. Now over to McKennie. There's a foul there on Jonathan David. Voivoda. This one's in a good spot to have a rip. It looks like Vlahovic is going to line this one up. Vlahovic lined this one up. He's going to step up. There's the hit and forces a save from Butez, and he does, and he hangs on. Holy. Eight minutes of stoppage time. Free kick taken quickly. Thuram over to McKennie. Yeah, there's not much there. Not much of anything in this one, you guys. Holy smokes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I know what this team. Joao Mario heads this one down. Vlahovic tried to stop it there. None of us can connect. Oh, David misses Chico. Send it back. Kalulu collects. And then we miss Chico trying to go route one up that right sideline. Chico's easily our best player. And even he couldn't do much in the second half. Nothing was happening in the second half. First half was better from Juve. Gave you the feeling that you might bag one. Oh, Vlahovic. That is a garbage hit. Holy shit, you guys. This is ugly. This is just ugly. A really, really ugly game. The second half was just really, really bad from Juve. The first half, you felt like you could get a goal, but in the second half, I've never felt like we were going to sting them. You got that header from Cope Miners in the second half, and that's it. Like a free kick attempt that, like, you thought maybe something's going to happen. That's it. That's just it's not good enough. Now Como trying to send pass through again. DeGray takes it short. You got Lloyd Kelly here. We got 4 minutes left of added time, but it's 2-0. Joao Mario trying to beat his man there. Nothing doing. Takes a quick throw in into Kalulu. And we lose it again. Joao Mario cuts this one out. David settles. Does earn the foul. Guys, we're going to want this ball. Hey, we're down 2-0. Hurry up. To Ram. To Chico. Jeez. Or not Chico, excuse me. They tried to send it long ball to Chico, and it's easily out over the sideline for throwing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Kelly to Joao Mario. There's like no space there. Trying to send that one route one and find Vlahovic. It's cut out. Juve looking to take the throw in quick. David, no, he drops it. Weston McKennie lines it up. Is he going to go for a long one? Try and fire it in. There it is. It is a long throw. Heading in there. Kempf actually heads it. Oh, and then Juve takes the foul. This will chew up solid minute, and then you'll have one more minute of this game, and then it's going to end. And you know what? That's probably going to be the best thing about this game for Juve fans is when it ends by the look of it. Jeez. Awful, awful, awful second half. Flat, drab, and just shit. That's just the reality of it. Flat, drab, and shit second half. Thuram driving forward here. Throwing, taken in. Coal Miners to McKennie. Now back to Coal Miners. Oh, no. Kostic. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That hot seat. That hot seat's getting hotter and hotter for old Igor. But you know what? This one's a little more on the guys, I feel, than it is Igor, man. The 4-3-3 did look better. You could throw criticism to him and the fact that we didn't try it sooner. That's game there, you guys. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. 2-0 away loss to Como. Absolutely disgusting, everybody. Like, just brutal. Just brutal. It felt like this second half we could have played forever to try and get anything. We did get credited with a one big chance. I'm going to assume that's the free header to Coal Miners. There's not much else there. 6 attempts in the second half when you're chasing the game at 1-1. 57% possession for Juve, but doing absolutely little with it. The first half, you walk away 9 attempts. You didn't get what registered as a big chance. You had, 9 attempts, nothing that registered as a big chance in the first half. But it felt better in that first half. It felt like, you could sniff out a goal there, and you were asking more questions of them in the final third. But it was the same thing ultimately. It was just poor execution. But you felt better in that first half than you did the second. The second was like these guys just fell asleep. I don't know. It's like they're like, oh, we can't crack them, and it's just that's it. Out of ideas. I don't know. Very, very poor. Very, very poor. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. It's 5:30 in the morning my time. I'm disgusted that I had to watch that. These espresso matches, the record, I think, it has not been that good at all. But let's get some Storm the Barn in. And then I'm going to probably make the best out of the situation and go to bed and get some sleep. If we get 0 in next 2 games, do you think it's time up for Tudor? I think if depending on the showing, not necessarily the result, depending on the showing against Real Madrid, if you lose to Lazio in our next Serie A match, it's really, really going to ramp up. And the news is already talking about this coldness between Comoli and Tudor. There's a lot going on around Juventus where they are saying that there's already been a decision made on somebody coming in. Again, we wait and see. But it's not about games, it's not about time frame, it's not about 0 in the next 2. What it is your objectives. When your objectives become at risk, in danger, you have to act if you're Juve. There's too much at stake. Like, that's the thing. There's too much at stake. And for anybody that's saying like Tudor shouldn't be looked at right now, I'm not at a we gotta sack him right this second scenario, but at the same time, the player quality thing, I'm sorry, man. They are not a team carrying more quality than us on the pitch. That is 1,000% That is 1,000% them outplaying us, not more quality. Like, these guys got to pick it up and they got to get together. And at the same time, the coach that we get has to get the most out of the players we have. It's simply not happening. That's pretty much it. It just simply isn't happening. Como does not have a higher quality squad than Juve. They play a better game. They play a better game. They have an identity. They know who they are. They all do their jobs and it works. And they work together. It's not a quality thing. It's so frustrating to just be in this, like, on this carousel with this team of just the same thing over and over and over and over, and the same struggles constantly. It's annoying. It's beyond annoying. It's just madness. It's madness. The only positive to take out of this game is literally that Tudor decided to move to a 4-3-3, and there were some positive signs out of that, especially when it came to the play of Cope Miners, the positioning of Cope Miners, the fact that it also allowed Thuram to get higher up and play more of a part in the final third. But outside of that, for positives, there really is absolutely nothing else. And there is another second half, which is unfortunately starting to happen a little bit more than I would like. And this is, again, why we get into this funny thing around this team. Do you remember last season with Thiago Motta? You'd have one decent half and then one half completely shot. That same trend is starting to happen. Second half today, absolutely dreadful. Not that the first half was much better, but the second half was really, really bad. Juve's got a lot of work to do. Shatterstar's coming in here saying, under Elkan, both Ferrari and Juventus has been a joke. Yeah, Elkan taking heat. And I said if we're going to be so quick on Tudor and just call him out, etc., they should probably look at the ones that have been saying all summer that center back is not a priority as well, because they've got some blood on their hands as well when I share my takes on that whole thing. Last win happened on 13th of September. This is a disgrace and definitely sackable form. Well, there you go. That hot seat's heating up. I'm not Tudor out like a lot of yahoos in this chat. Well, why do they have to be yahoos for their opinion? Number one, they could say the same for somebody that wants to continue with Tudor being a yahoo. I'm not sure I like this or where this is going when we have to talk like that to get whatever your opinion or your take is. Respect is number one. Period. I'm going to continue with this one, but seriously, if your head is shake when you drop comments and don't get arrogant about it, if they did sack him, who would you bring in? Because I don't see obvious upgrade there besides Zidane. Here's the thing. If you've made a decision to sack a coach, do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a good idea to keep a coach when shit isn't working just because you don't like who the options are? It's called the same thing that Tudor came in on, an interim coach. That's it. That's what you're looking at. So if you're thinking about sacking a coach or you're going to sack a coach, it's because it's done. It's broken. It's not working. You don't keep that coach just because you don't have an option. No, that means you don't have a long-term option. Then you go to your short-term, your interim options, just like they did with Igor Tudor. That's what it is. But you don't keep a guy just because you don't like the others. That's counterproductive as well. But I'm not at the point where we need to fire this guy. Okay? I'm not at the point where we need to fire this guy right this second. I think things would have been a little bit better for Tudor if he acted quicker. He's way too friggin' reactionary, and it is not enough. He's never been proactive since day one. And I've said that the entire time. And I think he had good things rolling at the start of the season, and he kind of took momentum and he kind of took some things away from himself in starting to just have way too many fucking experiment things with positions and striker thing that he had going. Not enough. Like, just settle down. I don't want our game versus Madrid to be televised. They are hyping it up as if this is Juve of 2017, man. I'll tell you that, because anytime I pop into DAZN or whatnot, it's the first thing on there and has been there for a couple of days. It's crazy. Everyone wanting Tudor out is looking in the wrong place. I don't know what he's got. It's a team at the end of the day, man. They all have their part. Tudor's got shortcomings, no doubt. Today, though, the guys were really, really bad, man. Every mistake, it feels like, just comes back and ends up being a great chance for the opposition, and that's just nasty. Just nasty. Questionable substitution and timing of substitutions as well. His hands aren't clean. Let's put it that way, but I think it's premature right now to talk about sacking, but hey, we'll see. Dan Kaida, does anyone asking for Mancini remember how Italy ended? I'm not big on him. That's like one from years and years and years ago. At least 4 years ago, Mancini. But after, holy smokes, he put up some major red flags on himself with how that whole thing ended, to Dan Kaida's point. Genuinely, is there any point in supporting Juve? No title races, top 4 just to get embarrassed in Europe each year. We might as well finish 10th every year. Tudor said some interesting things, highlighting management and ambitions and whatnot, and it's getting ugly. That's why media's kind of jumping on it too and talking about this whole relationship thing with between Comoli and Tudor. But this team's got to get things right from the top down. I said this all along from last season. I said, look, you're getting to a point where it's shit or get off the pot. Show your fans that you carry serious ambition. And this goes to the point made previously about who do you get to bring in if you say goodbye to Tudor, you have to say goodbye regardless, and you don't worry about that at that point. I'm not saying say goodbye now, but if you come to the decision that he has to go, if your objectives are at risk, it really doesn't matter about who the hell's on the backside. It's about showing ambition. It's about setting standards, having values, your culture, like all of that matters. We got to get it right top down. And for God's sakes, this whole thing about players for certain coaches and chasing, we're so far from that, because I'm at the point now where you go full scale back into the old school. You start finding serious Juve characters, and those are the guys you bring in, and you need to find a coach that can make shit happen with who you have. Como is not a side that carries more quality on the pitch than what we put out there today. And we got completely outclassed in terms of how the game went. They could have had several. And to credit us with 2 big chances in the second half is very generous. Very, very generous of the stats guys. Juve's in a cycle right now that is a nasty one. They gotta snap out of this thing, and unfortunately, some of the cleanup still left to do at the end of the season. Hopefully, that's it, and we can actually move forward and just say goodbye to some of the things that have hindered us. But again, who's making the calls? Who's calling the shots? Do you have faith in those guys? Is it the right office? Like, there's a lot of things going on with this team right now. But the cycle, man, who knows when they're going to break it? They got to start hitting on everything, hitting on the players, hitting on the signings, hitting on the pickups. They got to maximize the sale value of the guys that they are saying goodbye to. But they got to get cracking, because they're going to lose these guys. They're going to lose these guys. Kenan Yildiz will not stick around for this shit. I'm telling you. He ain't going to do it. Ain't going to do it. What is up with the players? Guys are underperforming everywhere, and I wonder if there's a toxic problem deep within the organization. I have no idea. It's a question that we've asked earlier this season too, and just saying, well, how come guys now, and it's starting to become an ugly trend for Juve, guys are leaving and they're doing well, doing much, much better than when they were with us. You start to wonder, when it's time and time again now, guys we pick up underperforming, guys when we get rid of them or say goodbye, start to pick it up. Obviously, Douglas Luiz, not one of those guys, because yesterday he did not look good, and it ain't looking good for him in Nottingham. And there's another deal that Comoli didn't find a finalization for that. We'll say welcome back to Douglas Luiz, and we'll go through that all over again. Why don't we play players we bring in to sit and play the players we are pushing out? I don't see this particular game. I was thinking about João Mario, and I was like, man, that is a difficult decision to make at that point in time, because Kalulu was one of the better guys at the back in terms of at least trying to help get the ball progressed, because the ball progression from the others was absolutely piss poor. But João Mario, you also sacrifice defensively. You've got Cambiasso on the other side. He gets forward, and he's just been flat out brain dead for quite some time now. These are difficult decisions. But man, I don't know. It's ugly right now, and things are heating up for old Igor. Has Tudor lost the locker room? I don't think he's lost the locker room. I think that's the one thing he's got for him, is that the guys actually respect him. They should respect him. He's protected them a lot. But I don't know, man. These guys don't need a friend. We said that. They don't need a friend. They need a coach. They don't need a friend. So the rah 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 stuff and all the best bud shit and the friendship thing got us through that interim run, got us our objective to at least finish in that last year. But when that runs dry, where's the substance? And that's where Tudor's lacking. And this 4-3-3 thing should have been figured out several matches ago. And maybe you could have something that has grown into something stronger. And I still think that the 4-3-3 is the way forward for this team. And I hope that they go to it. And I hope that they don't just shut it down because of a 2-0 result to Como, because the 4-3-3 showed us some good things that we weren't getting for quite some time in these 5 matches that we ended up drawing. You know, so it's the way it is. It's the way it is, man. So damn frustrating. Can I get a hug? Bring it in. There you go, buddy. Okay? There you go. Top 5 Yahoos in the chat. Jesus. Tudor, Cambiaso. Okay. Yahoos. I just feel that until we feel comfortable with upper management, we will just be spinning our tires. I see a lot of parallels with Ferrari. Incompetence starts at the top. Yep. Bingo. And for God's sakes, you just got to stop being cheap on the coach thing. You just can't be cheap there. And none of that affects your FFP. Coach's wages doesn't go into that for the expenses that they look at. Coach expense is just separate. So it sure would be nice if maybe we had a company, and maybe like a cryptocurrency company or something that's just like going off, that has a ton of money, that wants to capitalize the club or something, then maybe would help lure a coach that a lot of young talented players would love to play for, and is considered an elite coach and might make a difference. Maybe something like that might happen to us one day. Who knows? But I'm sure that we wouldn't refuse help financially from anybody when they offered it. Just thought I'd throw his name out for fun. Rafa Benitez. Jesus, for fun? What kind of madness is this? Your thoughts on that Tudor nugget about Fabregas getting players he wants, not the sporting director? What's that? Is this like immediately after, or was that from the first presser? Because I didn't actually see that. What was he saying? I do believe Tudor knows it's just a matter of time, though. You get those vibes. And you know what? Let's think about this. If, going back to that comment about, has Tudor lost the dressing room? I don't think he's lost the dressing room, but what if the club lost the dressing room? Because what if, and I've said that there's a lot of guys, obviously, that were a part of this team last season that had to go through all that nonsense. If Tudor knows it's only a matter of time, do you think that the players don't know that? Is that relationship truly cold between Comolli and Tudor? Is that why you're getting these performances? Or do you think that you would get something better? That they would be like, oh yeah, no, we're going to go hard for our guy and we're going to pull it out for him? I don't know. Makes you think, though. It really makes you think. Man, I tell you. Are we as bad as Man United? Because that's been trending. My answer is no. You know what? We're not far. Not far. What's the biggest pattern with Manchester United? Spend money, good money on players, can't get anything out of them. Their players have been leaving now for a bit and actually playing well. Not far off. Not far off. Pietro Tudor out. Hear me out. Anyone but this coach. I dislike his game plan more than Thiago's one, and I'm a Mota hater. I like him as a Juventino, but not as a Juventus coach. Hey, just honest opinion. Do you think it would be smart to bring back Andrea Pirlo? It would be a nice full circle moment, making amends with the past. I'm at the point now. You do it all in one shot. Who's your president? Find your fucking right president. Find a president that has allure, that has, some type of attraction for people to want to come to Juventus and be a part of it. Get the right figure there. Someone that knows football, knows the game. And then build from there down, and then decide on who your coach wants to be, and then don't fucking cheap out and just go out and get that guy. Being unapologetically Juventus again. But yeah, as far as bringing Pirlo back, I'm leaning no. This was absolute dog shit. It is 6 a.m. I'm going to go get sleep for a little bit. I still enjoyed the watch along with you guys. You guys are awesome. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. But I just got to rest. And I have a feeling I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be like, please tell me that was a dream. Like, I'm going to this is just one nightmare. Okay? So hopefully that's the case. And we haven't actually just lost 2-0 to Como in a game that we needed to take the 3 points in. Yeah, let's see. But just in case that doesn't happen and this is real and I'm not just having a nightmare, the Postmatch podcast will be interesting one tomorrow in the aftermath. So make sure you join us. We got a full cast for that one, full panel. We're going to have some fun regardless of those, all right? But you guys are the best no matter what. Win, loss, draw. Unfortunately, today, loss. But no matter what, till next time, let's see where the chips fall. See what happens. Sure, the media is going to be running wild now. But nonetheless, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Guys, enjoy your Sundays. Take care.